This video shows you how to add a customer in the Enterprise version of Transport Pro. Follow the path in the menu, Customers, Add Customer. A customer information window will open. Select the customer type. Selecting miscellaneous or VM customer types are used in the miscellaneous invoicing section of the system and are not available for dispatch. Enter the customer code. This code can be used for searching and reporting purposes. Enter the company name and full address. If you type in the zip code first, the city and state will populate for you. Enter all applicable phone numbers and a valid email address. If you would like to provide the customer with portal access, set a password for them. Any dispatch notes you enter here will automatically insert on the load information screen for dispatchers when this customer is entered. Mark whether or not this customer can broker loads. If you check this box, the system will prevent dispatchers from dispatching a broker carrier on any of these customers' loads. If this customer can be used by more than one terminal within your organization, leave the terminal field blank. However, if this customer needs to be assigned to a specific terminal, select it from the drop-down. Load entry will be restricted to the selected terminal. You can enter the sales, customer, and collections representative information if applicable. If you have a contract with the customer, enter the contract date. If the customer has a fuel surcharge matrix that you're going to set up, you need to mark how the fuel surcharge should be set up, as well as the fuel surcharge region the customer is in. The fuel surcharge will be automatically calculated for the customer based on these settings when this customer is entered on a load. Next, mark whether or not the customer factors and how the customer is going to pay you. Now, let's look at the deliverable receipt options, which will determine how this customer will receive invoices and proof of delivery documents. Invoices can be sent to your factoring company via email or FTP. If you need to send a hard copy to your factoring company, you will want to make sure that the hard copy box is checked for this customer because the system will drop the invoice into the print queue for you. If you select the combined billing option, it means that every time you bill this customer, the amount will be presented in a lump sum format, even if you break out freight, fuel, and accessorials on the load. You can mark the specialty billing box if you want to let the billing personnel know that there is something special about billing for this customer. The sister company option prevents terminal commission calculations anytime this customer is used on a load. If you have EDI billing set up, you can select your EDI billing map. You can also enter a pay gross reduction amount, which will be deducted from the line haul before owner-operator or agent commissions are calculated. This will not affect any flat-rated owner-operators or broker carriers dispatched on these loads. Let's move on to the insurance information section. Mark whether or not you have a valid contract with this customer and if they have any special insurance limits. If a dispatcher tries to dispatch a broker carrier that does not meet these requirements, the ability to dispatch will be blocked. You can also enter any special certificate or requirement information. You can mark whether or not you have sent the certificate of insurance to the customer. At the bottom, you have the customer credit information. Enter the federal ID, SIC code, MC code, etc. You can also enter the billing information based on how the customer would like to receive their invoices. Next, select the credit app status. Enter it when you receive it. In order for the customer to be on a load, they must have an active credit status. Enter their credit limit as well. If you want the customer to have a $10,000 credit limit and receive a warning when they reach $8,000, you can set that here. If you set a credit warning, a message will pop up anytime this customer is entered on a load. If you check the Enforce Credit and Term Limit box, when the customer reaches their credit limit, the system will block this customer from being entered on any loads. You can also set the net terms, which will show up on the invoice. Once everything looks correct, click Save. That is how you add a customer in Transport Pro Enterprise. If you would like to schedule a demonstration or have any questions, please call us at 800-800-5917 or email us at info@transportpro.net. You can learn more about us by visiting our website, www.transportpro.net. If you are ready to sign up, you can do so by visiting the features page of our website and clicking Learn More. Thank you for watching this video.